Good afternoon, I'm Blake Priddle and this is Say News. One person is dead and others are injured after an accident at the Yonge and Shepherd Street area around 1:30 this afternoon. Witnesses say a car struck 4 pedestrians on a sidewalk before crashing into a parked Porsche. The injured victims have been taken to the Sunnybrook Hospital. Yonge Street is now closed in both directions between Empress and Elmwood. A 22-year-old woman has been charged in the early morning hit and run that killed a cyclist. Darya Selovich was arrested at a nearby street after the crash on Finch Avenue West and Tobermory Drive. She faces charges of driving under the influence, driving without a license, and refusing to take a breathalyzer test. Finch Avenue from Jane to Keele Street will remain closed while police investigation continues. Toronto City Councillors are trying to decide the fate of Gardiner Expressway. The highway will either be demolished and Lakeshore Boulevard widened, which could cost over $400 million, or a hybrid option of rerouting the highway with a link to Don Valley Parkway. Toronto Mayor John Tory is in favor of the hybrid option, which will cost some $900 million. Tory says this option will be better for the economy and shorten travel time for commuters. The Gardiner decision is split, with 16 councillors in favor of the hybrid option, while 16 others support the demolition option. Elementary school teachers in the Toronto District School Board and the York and Peel District will not be getting their report cards at the end of the school year. The Toronto District School Board has blamed this on their Work to Rule campaign. The students will instead be given a letter advising them that they passed or failed their courses on June 22nd. The Supreme Court of Canada ruled today that medical marijuana patients may now eat the drug as well as smoke it. The court said that limiting medical marijuana to the dried substance was an infringement of liberty protections under the Charter of Rights. Health Minister Rosa Ambrose was outraged by this decision, saying that marijuana has never gone through the regulatory approval process of Health Canada. Last night, Environment Canada issued some dramatic tornado warnings that made some people panic and brew their own storms on social media.
I think it was very dramatic and a little bit unnecessary.
I don't really care. It didn't bug me really, so yeah, it wasn't much a big deal for me really.
I think it was a little unwarranted, maybe a little too dramatic for my taste. I wasn't even too sure that there were tornadoes in Canada, but yeah, I think it was, but you know what, better safe than sorry, to be honest with you.
And that's all for your news headlines. Now over to Donovan for your weather.